Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our weekend weather update. And across the country we've got a windy, warmer westerly on the way. It's going to push temperatures up above average, which will make up for the colder Friday in some areas, especially Friday morning. So here is the temperature map, and we've got a big high just to the north of the country, and that is helping to encourage a westerly flow away from the southerly that we had on Thursday. So that southerly lingers around the Gisborne, East Cape area for another day or so, but it's fading away. But we've got this warm nor'wester that's building in the south, and it's going to make for a windy weekend, and that's where we start, is Saturday. We've gone widescreen. We'll zoom in a moment, but just wanted to show you this big area of low pressure. We're talking 950 hectopascals right in the middle of it, and then we've got this enormous area of high pressure to the north. So the squash zone right here over New Zealand, and that's why the wind is going to pick up a lot on Saturday. So close up on Saturday, this is how it looks. Heavy rain moves on to the west coast. It will be there all weekend. It won't really clear until nighttime on Sunday. In the North Island, showers. It may turn to patchy rain. That's sort of when it lingers a bit longer and covers a larger area than just one shower would do. But they'll be coming into this area, and Waikato and Auckland, you're right on the edge of it. So some areas will be completely dry. Others might get frequent showers coming through, caught up in that nor'wester, and it's pretty much dry around Northland and also around Canterbury and coastal Otago. By Sunday, the rain stays on the west coast, although not as heavy as it was on Saturday. In the North Island, showers, and the winds tilt a little bit more southwesterly after a morning burst of showers. They clear away quite quickly, I think, and so most other places have a fairly dry Sunday, especially some of the main centres, and up around Gisborne it finally warms up above normal for you. But further south there is a colder change once more coming into the South Island, to the lower part of it. Now let's go through next week. Monday sees high pressure to the north, and the west to southwest winds continue. It's Guy Fawkes on Monday, so whether you love it or hate it, there'll be fireworks going off on Monday. It's a little bit windy, especially around places like Auckland. So just keep that in mind and be safe, obviously, on Monday. Then on Tuesday, Melbourne Cup Day, and over towards Australia, they've got a cold front that could make for a little more interesting conditions over there. But in New Zealand, high pressure is in charge. There isn't much going on Tuesday. It's a fairly settled day. By Wednesday, the winds pick back up again around New Zealand ahead of another cold front. So blustery around the South Island, warmer than average as well, because this is subtropical and a nor'wester, which means we're getting up towards the 30-degree mark next week as a result of that. Big area of high pressure, though, to the north. Won't be quite as warm, actually, in northern areas. To Thursday, the winds continue. They move a little further up into the North Island. The rain continues on the west coast, and the air gets a little colder down around Southland and Otago. And we end next Friday where we've got a belt of high pressure by the looks of it coming in, hopefully maybe giving us a settled weekend next weekend, although it's a little too far out to lock in at this time of the year. But you can see there's a belt of high pressure. It's sort of coming in towards the New Zealand area, but it's quite narrow. So you've got a bit of subtropical life going on now, and also you've got a bit of a stormy action in the Southern Ocean. So we're sort of in the middle of all of that as we go through next week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.